well with it. So eventually, they went and developed another product. This is one of our favorite products here, right here, called Izumio. It's hydrogenated water. Hydrogenated water. What that means is it's water with hydrogen molecules, molecular hydrogen, dissolved in it. Okay, so just water with millions of molecules of hydrogen. Okay. So what's special about that? Miracle springs around the world, right? You've probably heard of several. Okay. So the reason why this product was developed was because scientists discovered something. So at these miracle springs, let's give you some examples, right? You've probably heard, the most famous one is probably Lourdes in France, right? And then we have Mexico, we have Chillicothe, and also another one that's famous is Nordenau Springs in Germany. These are just natural springs that bubble up from the earth, and yet there's a lot of stories about them. People like to go to those springs, to bathe in those springs, drink the waters, because a lot of people claim to be healed. Right? So some scientists in Japan actually, because Japanese people, right, we like to do research. So they went and figured out, they went and analyzed the water. They went and analyzed the water of these famous miracle springs to see what made them so special. Why are people drawn to them? And guess what we found out? Yes, there was an unusually high concentration of hydrogen. Okay? And the person who discovered that was a Japanese scientist by the name of Dr. Ota, Dr. Shigeo Ota. Okay? And Dr. Shigeo Ota, he actually published a paper in 2007, and when he published it, he basically told the world, hey, hydrogen has health benefits. Nobody realized this before, until he did. He did some experiments, he found out it helped some rats, it made a difference in the health of rats, and he said, wait a minute, hydrogen, there's something there. So he published some papers. And hydrogen is the smallest molecule in the universe, right? Or at least in the known universe. And it's also known as the fuel of life, right? Because we're made up of what, about 70% water? Did you know you're also made up of about 80% hydrogen? Yeah, so we're basically a combination of water and hydrogen. Like Izumio. So, my point is, basically, what happened was, because Dr. Ota made this discovery, he went and published this paper in 2007, and that was only 12 years ago. And do you know how many papers there are published today? Not just by Dr. Ota, but because that paper inspired so many scientists to do some research about hydrogen. There's over 1,000 papers published today in just a 12-year span on different health benefits, different experiments, research that's being done on the health benefits of hydrogen. And that's considered pretty incredible, because usually you don't get 1,000 papers in 10 years. It's pretty, yeah. So anyway, so it's being researched all over the world now, thanks to Dr. Ota. So Dr. Ota is, we like to call him as the father of molecular hydrogen, the father of hydrogen water. Without his publication, this product would not exist, right? So, move on to the next slide here. So let's look at the concentration found in the miracle springs, okay? All right, so those are the three main springs, right? So here we go. See this one, France, Lourdes, 500 ppt, that's parts per trillion, right? Mexico, Chillicothe is 250 ppt. Germany, they found 100 ppt, right? Do you know how much hydrogen is in our product? Let's take a look. 2.6 parts per million. Let's convert that to ppt, parts per trillion. So basically, it packs a punch. So if we were to compare it with Lourdes, right? Let's just give a simple figure. How much hydrogen is inside this Izumio compared to Lourdes? 4,700 times molecular hydrogen of Lourdes. So there's a lot. It packs a punch, like I said. So let me go to the next slide. And this one, basically, have you ever heard of ORP value? ORP, oxidation reduction potential. Okay, so ORP is the value that they use to measure whether something has the oxidation effect or reversing oxidation. So everybody wants to take antioxidants these days, right? Why? Right? Because if you are oxidizing, that means you're decaying, baby. We're aging is decaying. It sucks. Right? But basically, everything has an ORP value. So everything in life basically will either help you oxidize or it will help you reverse oxidize. Okay? So remember that ORP. So let's look at some things in life and let's take a look at their value. Okay? There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, tap water. So tap water varies because, water quality varies from city to city, and things like that, pipe to pipe. But tap water, let's say, it's in the positive value. Positive means what? Over here, right? It will help oxidize, so it's going to help damage cells and help aging and decaying. So tap water is positive 400. So yeah. And the next thing, beer. Positive 300 millivolts. The MV stands for millivolts. This is why my husband says, see, this is why I drink beer. It's better for you, he says. All right, whatever. And my wine drinkers out there you go. Even better than beer, supposedly. Right, Yukiko-san, right? She likes red wines. There you go. And then, let's take a look at this one. Bottled water. Bottled water varies also, depending on the water. It's about positive 200 millivolts, 150 millivolts, something like that. Okay? So again, positive value, something that damages cells or promotes aging and decay. So let's look at what has negative values, right? Green tea. Green tea. Remember, it's all the rage a few years ago, right? There's now green tea in everything. One of my best clients was the green tea master. It was very popular for many reasons, but of course because everybody thinks green tea is very, very healthy, and it is. What else? Cucumber slices. I mentioned this before. You've seen ladies walking around with cucumber slices before. You've probably seen your mother, your girlfriend, your sister, somebody with cucumber slices. They're not crazy. Look, take a look. See, cucumbers have a negative 150 value, millivolts. What that means is if something has a negative value, it actually reverses aging, right? It helps to repair damaged cells. So this is why women like to wear cucumber packs. See, there's a method behind our madness. All right, so what else? Green veggies, of course, right? Once again, why did Mama say, eat your fruits and veggies? This is why. Because a lot of fruits and vegetables have a high negative value, right? All right, let's take a look at our Izumio and see how it measures up. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. So Izumio is typically about negative 500 to negative, my head. Negative 500 to negative 700 millivolts. And that's just this one little pack. Okay. So now hydrogen escapes. Hydrogen escapes. So, please, if you purchase a product, please make sure you take it, as quickly as possible. Make sure you always keep the lid capped. Even if you open it, if you drink it in spurts, please make sure you keep the cap on it. Hydrogen will escape because it is the smallest known molecule. Now, what I can tell you about our product is that we spent a lot of time and money engineering the perfect container for it. And we came up with this. And the reason is because hydrogen is notorious for escaping. It can escape out of anything because it's the smallest molecule, right? So glass, any hydrogen water, let me tell you this. So there's a lot of hydrogen waters coming out on the market now. It's becoming, slowly but surely, it's becoming more well-known in the United States. We were the first ones to really kind of market it in a big way. So this product, basically, if you see hydrogen water in a bottle or a can or a plastic bottle, please don't bother to buy it. Because by the time it reaches you, the consumer, usually that hydrogen will have escaped. Okay? So we did a lot of research on this product. It's 4 layers of aluminum. Okay? This is about the only thing right now that we know of that can help contain hydrogen. Even this one is not forever. We guarantee it for 18 months. Okay? So from the time of manufacture to the time that most of the hydrogen is going to be gone, it's about 18 months. It usually lasts a little longer, but we guarantee it for 18 months. So the reason why we do this is because, once again, to try to get the hydrogen to our customers, right? It takes a while, to manufacture and ship and get it to you. So that's why. So again, if it comes in a bottle, can, or plastic bottle, it probably will have escaped. So this is the one that is going to keep the hydrogen in there the longest. Okay? And what else can I tell you about this product? We manufacture in Japan. All our products are manufactured in Japan. This one, it comes from natural spring water. There's 2 spring locations in Japan, and we have 2 factories that create this product. We take out all of the impurities, and we add millions and millions of molecules of hydrogen in it. We have the patent technology on how to get the most molecules of hydrogen inside a package like this. So we're very proud of this product. And let me show you the next slide because we're